this is Rod from ONFire Graphics. Just thought I'd show you the new project that just rolled into the shop. This car was actually painted down the street and we get to redo it a little bit. This is when you get to add graphics. This is Mike's favorite kind of job. It's already done. All the hard work's all done. Basically it's a scuff and shoot. So we're going to scuff and shoot this bad boy, and what we're going to do is, I think we're going to still do some fire up here. That's kind of the plan. He wanted to put some fire up in the front of it. But the whole rear end of this car is going to be panel lines and rivets. He is a medevac serving our country. And he's overseas right now and trying to get the car finished up and get it back to the guy who's building the car. And then that way he can get everything else finished up on it. So we'll kind of show you pictures in between here, and then we'll show you the finished product. This car is going to go to a show after it's all done, so it'd be kind of nice to have my name on it, and you know, people can see here locally what can happen. So like I said, the hard work's done. All we got to do is scuff it up and get busy. Well, we got it all taped off, and oh damn, I forgot to sand. Well, we're sanding it now. The interior's in the car, everything's in the car, there's no glass in it. It all had to be sealed before I did any sanding. I am not cleaning the interior. So, make your choices wisely. If you got brand new interior in the car, save it. Just wait till you get done. It's easier to clean off this paper with a little bit of air, get rid of all the stuff out of the booth, yada yada. I bring it in the booth, I don't have that much sanding, so basically this is a scuff and shoot. I'm using the 3M Scotch-Brite red pads, and I'm breaking this down. So that's how I'm getting it all down, getting it ready for the graphics. I just kind of wanted to show you that. And we'll go around the whole car and scuff it all up. I just started on the door, so I'll get back to work. Right now I've got about 11 hours in it, so it takes a while. The whole inside of that motor is all covered, so no paint can get down there. That motor is extremely pretty, and we do not want no paint to get in there. That would be a bad day. So when you're doing these projects, take your time on the tape. Really make sure that all your taping is done right, done correct, and covered every ounce of the car. That's not going to be done. Like I said, this is a scuff and shoot, so it's a pretty simple deal. But one little tip for you guys, if you're doing this airbrushing, and a vehicle comes in and you want to treat it, I don't care if it's fresh. This is a fresh paint job. It was applied by another paint shop. The guy didn't know I was here and didn't know I had this booth and was ready to rock and roll, so he took it somewhere else. And then what happened was that they shot it and no polishing or nothing. Needless to say, he's not happy with it, so I had to go over this whole car with the customer, show him all the little stuff that I found that was impossible to fix. And it's kind of hard to see. I don't know if I can pick it up, but right in here, there's a, let me see if I can come over in the light a little bit more. It's kind of a ripple. I'm trying to get close. Do you see that? Do you see what I'm talking about? It's like an imperfection in the paint. So I'm going to try to cover that up. But you don't want to put your name on a base coat if you didn't do it, and especially if it looks like that. Because then you're going to have guys go, hey man, I'm not going to have this guy paint my car. So take your time, make sure each panel is done right, and we're getting ready to put some paint on it. Probably by tomorrow afternoon we'll have some gray, battleship looking gray on the ass end of this car, and then we'll go for it. So hopefully I'll have a guy here to kind of tape out a couple segments so you can actually see me do the rivets. I'll show you my rivets and my panel lines and show you how to go about it, how to lay them out, and hopefully you'll get a lot out of it. So stay tuned, more to come. Hey everybody, Rod from ONFire Graphics. You know, during this whole video, the car is basically done. I'm in the polishing stage of it right now. And I didn't show you how I do rivets and panel lines. So you see my little business card there. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But real quick, have a couple airbrushes on hand. In this corner one over here I got a white in my Micron, and then I've got black in my standard brush. A real good friend of mine built me this stand. Just kind of take a look at it. It's real easy to build. If you look in the back, that's where you hook the air hose up to it. Comes up to the top. This is all pressurized. And I got room for more and more airbrushes. His name's Skip. He did a hell of a good job. I just wanted to thank him real quick because he put it together here right before this project. And this thing has saved my life. So anyway, this is basically how to get the perfect rivet. I want to show you how to do it. And in that way you guys understand how this is done. I wanted you to kind of see it on video. So we're just going to run right through it. This here is the first color is black. And how it was done on this Camaro, I'm going to pull this card away from here, and there's a reason. If you look inside there's a couple holes. And these holes are what's going to do the rivets. And you can do this with a paper punch or whatever. But just line it up, blow some black across there. That gives you the definition in that panel. This is what I do first, okay? Now, after I usually do that, I'll take tape. And I'm just going to show you how to do this. It's all in the deal. But I usually take tape, put one on the bottom, one on the top, and run real close, so it leaves this, and then I go back over it with black again. That defines the line. Once that's done, I will take a magic marker, because magic marker and paint actually do get along, and a piece of tape so long with 2-inch lines. On this project, it was every 2 inches. When I come to a corner, I'll actually make them like 1 inch or whatever works to make it look right. But I'll dot it. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull the tape off, and then I go back in and start doing my rivets. To do what I call the perfect rivet is that each one of these, the direction of light has to be the same way. If you look on the Camaro, all the sun shots of the rivets are all in the same direction. If you bounce them around, it won't look right. So you just take your little rivet, your hole, blast it in black, blast it in black, and there you go. Now you got your deep rivets. Now this is the trick. This is the trick of it. Some people like to do it after, I like to do it before. I kind of tilt the airbrush sideways and just barely start pulling back on the gun. That gives the definition. And there you go. Now you got the dent. Alright? Simple and easy. The last step of your rivet is to put this back over the top. Like make sure your template is dry. Put this right back over the top of your rivet. And just blow it a little light on top. And there's your sunspot. Do this one, right back over the top of it. Sometimes they're hard to see. This is what I do sometimes. I'll actually paint it white, the card, so I can see that black underneath. It kind of helps you, especially in darker lights. A little white. And a little white. There's your rivets. You can go back over the top and actually put like a little shine on the top of them if you want. And that gives you the 3D look. These are a little bit overdone. You can go back in and do a little bit more black to them, and it'll kind of fix them. You just have to really be careful when you're doing it. I'm going back to black and doing the bottom, and that gives you a little bit of more definition on the bottom. Rivets do take a little while, so don't get in a hurry. Just take your time, make the rivet work. And that's all there is to it. Once again, once you get to this point, make sure you take your line and go back with black to make that real deep. It'll look like that panel kind of falls in. Kind of gives it a 3D effect. There you go. That's how you do it.